And I'd like to invite us now to just go into a meditative space, to imagine that our grove, our group of trees this evening, is a group of Scots pines. Perhaps we can each become a Scots pine on a hillside somewhere, rooted deep in the earth. If any of you have been to Ashdown Forest in the south of England, in Sussex, you'll know that there's a cluster of trees called Friends Clump. Friends because they were planted by the Society of Friends, the Quakers. And they stand on this hillside with a beautiful view. And there's a dignity in them, which is extraordinary. Kind of land around is a little barren, it's heathland. So imagine now that each of us is a Scots pine, rooted deep in the earth. And we might sense the barrenness around us, perhaps allowing us to feel any sense of being bereft or of loss. But also of knowing that we're here together, this cluster of trees. There are quite a few of us, and we're rooted here in the soil. And deep down in the soil, we're connected. And we can feel the uniqueness and the individuality of our roots stretching down into the earth, anchoring us. Our roots going through the soil and passing by rocks and stones, drinking in the water and the nutrients, but also connecting to the mycelium, also connecting to other roots, touching other roots, sharing our life in that way. And then our awareness moves up from our roots, up the trunk, and up this beautiful tall trunk, which is tall, but just has enough flexibility in it to be able to withstand the winds, the changing temperature of the seasons, the changing weather. And then out into our branches. And we feel the energy of the sky flowing down through our branches, down through our trunks, meeting the energy of the earth within the center of our beings. And we sense our pine cones growing on our branches. And every so often we just feel the wind blowing through our branches, or one or two of these cones dropping down, knowing that in their turn they will become trees. And looking out across the horizon, we can see the sun rising and feel the warmth of the sun on our trunk, in our branches, in the depths of our being. Knowing that in the silence there is nourishment. In the silence there is beauty and there is strength as we connect to the source of all life. And then gradually allow your sense of being a tree to change to being seated at the foot of this tree. All of us here seated in a circle with just a small fire burning in the center. And you can feel the warmth of the fire. You can smell the wood smoke. And you look around, seeing the circle of friends seated around you. And you stretch your arms out to left and right and take a hand. So you're holding a hand in each hand. Feeling that power of connection. We ask that the trees of this world might be protected. That the trees might flourish. That even though trees might be cut down, more trees will be planted. This earth will return to being forested in the most beautiful way again. A blessing on all trees, a blessing on all lives, and a blessing on the land. And then gradually allow your hands to separate, move them to your heart. You might want to do that physically, or you might just imagine that, just feeling the warmth in your heart. Feeling the blessings of us being together in this moment in time. Wonderfully, mysteriously connected together at this level of consciousness. And then gradually becoming aware of being seated in front of your computer or your screen and opening your eyes. That's all for this episode of This Magical Life. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe and share with friends.